and welcome to Drinking and Gossiping with the Bravo Twins. I'm Brian.
I'm Shauna.
And today we have a special co-host. We have Heather Dubrow's #1 fan, Nick.
Hi, Nick.
We're so excited to have you today. Nick and I go way back to college, actually. I was actually your orientation leader, wasn't I?
You were.
I feel old. You were, baby. I feel like I have to go and get Botox now. That's how old I feel.
I'll come with you.
You probably would. So we're excited to have you, Nick, and we want to get to know you and get to know what you love about Bravo and who you hate and who you love. So we're going to start off with a little game. So I'm going to say either a show on Bravo or a certain person on Bravo, and you are going to give a one-word answer to what you think about that person or show. All right?
Okay.
All right. So I have my list. I have my list right here. So first one will be Leah from New York Housewives.
I actually really like her. Almost will say one word.
It's all right. Yeah.
Say Fab.
Fab. Okay. How about Garcelle from Beverly Hills?
There.
She's pretty kind of quiet right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
feel
have
like
a negative or positive. She's there.
she's just there. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's just there.
She's there.
And how about the other newbie from Beverly Hills, Sutton?
Prissy.
She is.
That's
she
a
is
perfect
prissy.
word.
Yeah.
She's living like she's Queen Elizabeth stuck in Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, do we think she's the richest? Because she's got that money.
She might be too rich for I feel like none of them are at her level.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know.
Yeah.
But,
She's what were we going to say, Nick?
I feel like she also could be, you know how sometimes when it's their first season, they're extra flashy?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
If she's back for a second, I'm curious to see if it's still as
Yeah.
forward as it is
Yes.
now.
Yeah.
She's all about where are the places? Where do I sit?
Yeah.
It's just grab a seat and sit your ass down and have some food.
I know.
All right. This season of New York so far, what do you think?
Love. I love New
Juicy.
York, though. It's juicy. I feel like they're a good mix, all of them.
Sean and I, we always say this cast for New York is
Yeah.
perfect.
Perfect.
Every season almost, they may have one dud here or there, but
Right.
it's pretty good. Yeah.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
How about this season of Beverly Hills?
I want to like Beverly Hills. There's a part of me that loves it, but I feel like it's too Hollywoodized. It's not as kosher as New York is.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Yeah. Nothing compares to New York.
Yeah, no.
No. It's New York and maybe Jersey right below it.
Yeah.
Right.
Next person is Tinsley. What are your thoughts on her?
She is Eloise at the Plaza, and she never grew up. But I love her for that.
Yeah.
I do too. I definitely do. Lisa Vanderpump.
I love her.
Okay, we don't
I
judge
think
you.
she's
That's all right.
The word I would say for her, though, is a snake. She's behind the scenes more than people I would think give her credit for.
She
Definitely
plays the pieces.
Yeah.
Yes. She is that snake.
About it.
Yeah. She's good at thinking before she does things.
Yeah.
Which is a good trait to have, I guess. But
Yeah.
Okay. If you could bang any house husband, who would it be?
Oh boy. What? I don't know his name. Oh my God, he's so attractive though.
Teddy's husband?
Oh, he's attractive too. Jumping to Jersey, Jen's husband.
Yes.
Oh, the plastic surgeon. What's Bill?
Yeah.
Is that?
Wait, that's Jennifer.
Wait, yeah.
Oh,
Wait.
Jackie's husband, yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Not, yeah.
Yeah.
I was
I
going
don't
to say, not Bill.
No. No. That when you said the doctor was like, I know it's not that one.
Yeah,
I
Jackie's
don't
husband.
I don't know who I'd pick because I always said I always said Shannon Bedore's husband.
You always liked him.
I don't know why
David.
though.
It's like Kermit the Frog.
I'm David Fedor.
I don't know what it is. It's just I don't know who else is out there though. I mean, maybe Ken, Lisa's husband? No, I'm kidding. Not my type. And last question. Have you met any of the housewives? And if you have, tell us about any of the experiences of how it went.
I met a few through the years.
Actually, in your friend's backyard, you met someone like in a backyard party on Long Island.
Dorinda?
Yes.
Wait, you met Dorinda?
At a party.
Dorinda. That's right.
Dorinda?
I actually ran into Dorinda on the streets of New York a few months ago.
Oh my god.
And I have one of my high school friends, the husbands work together, like the husbands and John. So she was at like a family get together.
Wow.
And I was like,
cool.
oh my God. But you had to like play it cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I was
definitely.
kinda like, and then the other day she was on the streets of Manhattan smoking her little jewel. And this is a few months ago. I was on a date. It was like a first date or second date. And my heart literally stopped. I was like, and he's like, are you okay? I was like, no, don't talk to me right now. I'll talk to you in 30 seconds. I was like, I have to pass and let this moment be.
Yeah.
We clearly didn't work out after that.
Was it Dorinda again?
It was Dorinda. But I met Melissa Gorga was so down to earth.
Oh, not with me.
Really?
Yeah, in Disney World.
Oh,
Great.
that's right.
Yeah. Ugh. But you met her at in AC, right?
I met her at DJ's, the Jersey Shore.
Okay.
And Joe was there. Joe is super short.
Yeah.
Really? Oh yeah, he
like-
was. Yeah.
Yeah. But it also was a publicity event. So like she could have been putting on a show
Yeah.
because she
true.
knew we were there for her. Like you might have seen her in a more realistic setting.
How was Joe?
He was good. He was like he was
Just
on
fun?
the show. Yeah.
Okay.
Like he wasn't into the like, you know who I am. He was just like, yeah, you want a drink? Like I had pizza vans on and he was raving over them. And I'm like, I'll
pretty cool.
get you a pair of pizza vans if you want, but we have
That's
to be friends
hysterical.
first.
All right. So I feel like we got a good grasp on who you like and who you don't like in the Bravo world. So did you guys watch New York this episode?
Yes.
Yes.
I love when they do Fashion Week in
Me
New York.
too.
Like
Love it.
they didn't do it for like many seasons, but now they're back to like old school, going to to the fashion shows. So did you guys catch Melissa Gorga actually at the fashion show?
I did.
He was there.
Until I saw your tweet.
Yep.
And then when I was watching it again, because I recorded on my DVR, then I noticed it, but I didn't at first.
I
didn't-
didn't on a.
Hmm.
I didn't see it, and then I saw your tweet, and I went back,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Oh my God, what a crossover!"
I tweeted at first, so I'm like, oh my God, was that Melissa Gorga? And then I was like, oh, it's not her. And I tweeted back at everyone else, and I was like, oh wait, it wasn't her. It was just the Wicked Witch of the West wearing Wicked Witch of the West wearing leather. And then everyone else was like, no, that really was her. I'm like, oh my God, I thought it was like a doppelganger at first, but it really was her. That's
Well,
crazy.
Ramona and Melissa, I think, are like besties.
I think I did hear that.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen them like post pictures together and like wish each other like happy birthday, like posts on Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're like close.
Now that
kind
you
of like,
mention it, like I'm recalling pictures I've seen, and like the Hamptons, I feel like they always pose together.
Yeah.
I feel like they're very similar where they will do whatever it takes for good like footage basically. You have
Yeah.
Ramona who is like another snake out there who will turn on you no matter what. And then you have Melissa Gorga filming a video to audition for the show, like saying all this shit about exposing her own sister-in-law.
I know. I can't, I could never get over that. But like, I'm also someone I feel like I like hold grudges. So good for,
Same.
you know, like I could never get over that. But I guess Teresa's trying to, maybe.
I want to know what Danielle and Melissa talked about. We never found that out at all. And I feel like, Danielle, you had your time to bring it up. Come on.
Right. What a lost cause.
Seriously. I think she's gone for now, but she'll make her way back. Definitely.
She always comes back.
She does.
Speaking of Danielle, it's reversed, but cop without a badge.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
I'm pretty sure.
You own Bravo history.
Yeah.
I do.
Wow.
It smells like Danielle.
Did you read it?
I'm seeing photos. Where is she? There we go.
Yes.
There she is.
Oh my
Pre Botox.
Yeah.
Did you hear that her and Erica were go-go dancers at the same place?
How crazy is that?
The same place.
Yeah. I don't
What
know.
a small world.
But it was at the same place.
Wow.
Did you, now Shauna saw Erica in Chicago.
Yes.
So
and
good.
You said she was so, I mean, like just like this episode, we'll get to that in a little bit.
Yeah.
But like her singing was so good. I was like surprised at her hitting all the notes and everything.
She did so good. That I wish I could see that play again.
Yeah.
So good.
So back to Fashion Week. I died when Luann entered, and she was just like, "Oh, I need to get my hair done." Just went right over to all of them and got her hair done. And I'm thinking, how embarrassing is that? Like, you're not one of those models.
She's so
literally.
funny.
I was like cringing, but she was so happy. It was, and then when Ramona came in and she was getting her photo taken, and she was like getting people out of the way so that she can get her photo with like the designer.
She does that
like,
all the time.
Right.
She's so rude and nasty.
You know when she did that at the Hamptons?
To Giselle.
Yeah. She loves a good photo micromanagement.
Yeah.
Oh, she really does.
Oh my God.
I hate her, but I love her.
Me too.
Then what else happened that episode? Oh, and then Ramona confronted Tinsley about how she was so upset because you left my house a disaster. The room was the disaster. There was red sauce all over my duvet.
Oh my God.
And I was like, oh, wait a second. Like, let's rewind back to the what are they called? The
Berkshires.
The Berkshires, when Ramona did all that.
To Dorinda's house. Like, I can't.
Ramona's in her own bubble at all times.
She is.
She literally is. I can't imagine being quarantined right now. Like, if I was Mario, like,
oh my God.
Oh my God.
I know.
And then I thought it was so rude how Sonia was like just on her phone the whole time. I was like, you're in the front row right now. What are you doing?
Yeah, she's in like Sonia land. She's in another world.
She's in her own world as well.
Yeah.
Now, do you guys think that she was watching this all happen and she was kind of freaking out internally about her own fashion show and how like it wasn't up to par maybe?
Yeah. Oh, that, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Or she was just being rude maybe.
Yeah, I feel like she like is one of those people who always has like a million things going on and like she's not organized and she has like all these like interns working, you know, like she just, it's like all over the place all the time.
Yeah. I don't think I love her, but I don't think she's that in reality to be able to be like, my fashion show sucks. This one's way better.
Yeah, I agree.
No,
and
definitely.
connect those dots.
Yeah.
And she also she had no idea what she was doing. Like
No.
the fact that you wanted models from the same agency rather than like the best model she can get, like that's not how fashion shows work. You just get the models, whatever agency they're in. So like she just wants what's in her head, which is like Shauna said, a million things.
Yep.
Yeah.
I could so picture you, Nick, being one of her interns.
Love to be her intern.
It'd be so funny.
Thrive.
I wonder if her interns get credit, like through the college that they are going to.
I think they do, right?
That's so cool.
How?
I
Like
would have loved to done that.
I want to go back to college just for this.
Oh.
Yeah, but also keep in mind, Nick, our college, if you studied abroad, did you study abroad?
I didn't.
Apparently, if you go to like France or Italy, you can take a whole class on wine tasting and get 3 credits for it.
That's
Wow.
So like basically, you're paying money to get drunk and get credits, I guess.
Why didn't I do this?
We should have. Italy would not be the same if we went to Italy.
Oh my God.
And then we go to the lunch that Sonia is at outside of everyone, and she's on her phone, and they're all mad that she's on her phone the whole time. I feel like I'd be mad also.
Yeah.
It's like, hello, pay attention to us. Like, your friends are all here.
Yeah,
right.
It's rude.
And then poor Leah comes all upset. I felt so bad.
God, I know. I felt really bad for her.
Savannah. Sorry,
Is that
cat
your
gone
cat?
wild. Yeah.
So then we transition to Leah and her baby daddy, and we see him and get to know him a little bit more. I was a little concerned because he's concerned about Leah and her drinking.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And like at first I wasn't concerned, but he seems like really, really concerned.
Yeah.
Do you think like we should all be concerned as viewers? Like, oh gosh, like what is she doing?
I mean, she kept saying like, I don't have an alcohol problem, but I guess she obviously does if like her mom, people closest to her are like, you can't be drinking, know?
Right.
Yeah.
Something along the lines. People don't just say that.
Yeah.
Like there has to stem from somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And these women drink a lot. Look at
Yeah.
Luann. The poor girl can't stop drinking. Like, and Sonia too. How many seasons have we seen Sonia tell her,
No.
you're drunk, stop? And I feel like it's a carousel of alcohol for her.
Yeah.
But
so maybe that's the key we just found out to having a good show and good cast is the amount of alcohol they're providing for them. Like, just drink up, we'll have good ratings.
Absolutely.
I would do it. If they asked me to, I would do it. I would drink so much and start
Sign
drinking.
me up.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Just drink a lot and AAA, I guess, right? And then we also see in the next scene, it's Sonia's fashion show, and we learn all about the outfit that she gave to Leah to wear.
Oh my God.
I don't know where to begin with that outfit. It was literally like a pajama set, basically.
It was like, it wasn't an outfit that was supposed to be in like this fashion show.
No.
It was hideous.
I don't see that selling unless it's like loungewear. It's not like a high-end New York City
and
all night out.
Leah's like tall, skinny, blonde. Like she could have put her in like a beautiful dress, and to give her that, I don't know.
Bizarre.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So weird. And then we also see next week, I think the episode's all about Luann, basically. We see her on stage screaming, I did not fuck the pirate.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait to see that. And then we see her going down that slide that I've always wanted to do. It's in New York City. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
And we see her taking that drink from Ramona, I think, or Sonia. And Ramona's like, no, it's all vodka. And she's like,
yeah. Oh my gosh.
Now, I personally think that she does not have a drinking problem.
Yeah,
I think she just said that in court to like maybe go like easier on her. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was going through a rough time. And, you know, I agree. She probably just said that. But I don't think she has a drinking problem.
No.
I
If
agree.
she does, she hit it very well for what, 13 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if anyone has a drinking problem, it might be her castmates.
Yeah, like Ramona,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Sonia.
Sonia. All right, so now on to Beverly Hills. I feel like this episode was like all focused around this dinner party.
Yeah.
It was like Dinner Party from Hell #2.
Yeah.
Wasn't as bad as the first season when they had that whole big fiasco, which was amazing. But I just love Kyle's whole like kitchen and setup, and the food looked amazing.
Yeah,
So good.
it's beautiful.
It was
I have
so
to say
cool.
too, Beverly Hills loves a good dinner scandal.
Mm-hmm.
Their
I
best
love it.
scenes are over sit-down dinners.
Oh my God, that's
Even-
so true.
Like going back even when they filmed at Sir, I think it was, with Joyce and Carlton that whole season, and they did a whole like they did a whole like episode from Vanderpump Rules also, like focusing on that dinner party. It was so
Right.
cool.
That was so good.
It was cool. So Sutton, of course, she starts complaining about how she doesn't have a seat to sit in, like she doesn't know where to go. They had to rearrange everything all for her, basically. Oh, Sutton.
She really is poking me the wrong way.
She is, but I feel like she's making good like TV, where it's like,
I agree.
oh God.
Yeah.
Compared to what was her name, with the sunglasses.
Oh,
Was it not Diana?
Dana
Yeah.
Dana, yes,
with the lollipop stick and the.
yes.
Yeah.
And then didn't like Kim always call her like the wrong name? What did she call her? That was hysterical.
I feel like
I love Kim.
She's so funny.
God, what did she call?
Oh,
Pam.
Yeah.
oh my God.
She's like, Pam, and she's like, it's Dana, but you keep calling me Pam. Meanwhile, Dana doesn't care. She's like, I just want to get like a spot on the show. Call me whatever you want.
Literally.
Oh my God.
I agree though, Brian. She's doing a better job than Dana.
Yes, yeah. Like,
Or
Yeah.
Pam, I should say.
I could see them next season keeping Sutton because of like the drama and getting rid of Teddy.
Yeah.
And speaking of Teddy, that's when they go around the table and do that whole awkward game, which is like, ooh, like that's a touchy subject, I feel like.
Yeah. Like, I've never been somewhere where they like were like, all right, let's go around the room and do that. Like, I feel like the producers obviously told them to do something like that. you know?
Absolutely.
Total
But
setup.
we all knew Teddy was gonna like flip out. He's so sensitive.
For someone who motivates people,
Mhm.
she like lives in a glass house that could shatter at any second.
She really does.
Yeah. Appears to be so chill and bohemian.
Yeah.
Such a clash.
I think this is gonna be her last season. I can't see her. What is she gonna like do for another season? I don't know.
Like, I feel like her storyline next season would be like caring for an infant.
Yeah,
But, like, I don't think we care that much about her to see her caring for an infant.
yeah. I feel
Right.
like Kyle is like carrying her on the show.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
And I don't know. And it seems like Kyle really likes Sutton.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
It'll be interesting to see how that plays out, because I feel like she's caught in the middle between Sutton and Teddy.
mhm.
So
I
then
have to say too.
Yeah.
Sorry to cut you off, Brian.
No, you're fine.
The outfits at this party were out of like
The zebra
The
pants.
zebra.
yes, this Kyle with the feathers.
I know.
I loved Kyle as an outfit, but together all of them were such a circus of a couture.
Yeah.
It was a 3-ring circus. It really was. I feel like Beverly Hills, they have the most like outrageous, over the top, bizarre, weird outfits, and New York has like the most like stylish, so like New York, where it's like all black, all white.
Yeah,
I love that.
Yeah.
I agree.
So then it's Sutton's turn to talk about Teddy, and she calls her, I think it was boring, right? Is that what she said? She's like, I thought you were going to be boring. And then I found out you were pregnant, and then like Teddy is just like, you could see her like getting like all emotional. And I think it's Garcelle is like, oh no, she's going to cry.
Yeah. Oh my God.
And then sure enough, she's crying, and where's her husband? He's like,
yeah, like
stuffing his
he's like,
face.
oh God, here we go. Like if someone called me boring, I'd be like, okay, like you're lost that you think that. I know I'm not.
Yeah.
I think I would be like, you clearly haven't seen the fun side of me, so clearly I don't want you around. Like,
yeah.
Yeah,
like,
clearly you don't know who I am. So
right.
leave. So, and then like we have like that whole crime scene going on, and I mean, like I was tired of it like 1 minute in. But then I feel like it got kind of interesting with Denise and Aaron when like Denise is like, I don't know if she's on medication still from her surgery or not. Then like Aaron is talking about like all about like science, and like then he's like, people are following us, and I'm like, who the heck is following them? Like, what do you guys? Is that what you think it is? Paparazzi?
I think it's the paparazzi following Denise.
It's probably that, right? Or it's like in their head.
It almost seemed like he ate or he smoked before this, like a big joint, because he was living in La La Land.
Yeah.
And the speech never ended.
No.
And like everyone was on the same page. They were all like,
yeah.
Like, where is this going?
He
Right.
sounded like he had an accent to me that like he was out of like from like Europe or something. He didn't sound normal to me.
He sounded different than he usually sounds, definitely.
Maybe that's what he must have been, high or something.
Something.
He was not there, but
No.
I feel like Denise was just like, oh God. Like she knew like he has to stop talking.
Yeah, I'm surprised she didn't stay like, bravo, bravo, fucking bravo, right then and there.
Oh my God.
That's all I have for Beverly Hills. But I know, Shauna, you watched Camp Getaway.
Yeah.
And Nick, I know you read a little bit about it.
Yeah.
But Shauna, what do you think about the show so far?
It's definitely like different. Like at first, remember I thought it was in Canada.
Yeah, I was like, Shauna, actually, it's in Connecticut.
I don't know why. I was like, and I think they talk about how it's in Connecticut on the show.
Well, especially when like most of them work in like Manhattan, and
Right?
then like Fridays they get to Canada apparently.
Yeah, it's so cool. I do want to go there. They like all the cast. They just seem like down to earth, like funny people. So like I'm interested to see, what else is gonna happen. That one guy, Adam,
Which one is he? Is he the one that like went to bed really early?
He's the one who like kept flirting with that girl and then was like, oh, I have a girlfriend of 2.5 years and we live together.
Yeah.
He's very immature.
What?
He reminds me of like a fuck boy.
Yeah.
But he is like the definition of that.
Definitely. Do you watch Below Deck?
So I never watched it and I don't know why, because like, we always go on the boat and everything. And my parents love it. And I started binging it. I'm on like season 3 because I'm starting from the beginning and it's so good. It's like the best show, but I'm all the beginning. I have to watch like all the seasons.
So I'm pretty sure that it's the same people who did Below Deck. Because it's the same format also, where like, like people come just for like the weekend and they're gone.
Right.
You've got your like chief stew and like your head counselor or whatever. I think that the show was much better than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
It was like fun, entertaining. I keep thinking though, I'm like, these counselors that they paid to be there who are on the show, are they really counselors? Because you see like so many people behind the scenes working there, like at the ropes course and at the pool. And I'm like, okay, bravo. Like, we know this is for like entertainment. Like, don't fool us.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks really cool so far. I'm excited for the next episode.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't even going to give it a try. And then when you said like it was good, I was like, all right. And it was, you know, like it wasn't like amazing, like how I feel about Family Karma.
Family Karma.
Nothing will compare to that, but it's good. I love like trying the new shows.
Yeah. Give it a shot, I guess, and see what happens.
Yeah.
I have to say I love the below deck format of you get a new guest each week while still seeing some favorites.
I love that.
So I'm excited. I have to start this now.
Mm-hmm.
You would like it, I think, because also like below deck, how like people get fired on below deck. Like it seems like someone's definitely getting fired at some point this season. A lot of arguments with the like head of the camp, or the owner, and the counselors. So it seems pretty cool. So we'll see what happens. Yeah. All right. Well, I think that wraps up today's episode. So Nick, thank you again for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Oh my gosh, you are welcome to come back anytime. We had so much fun with you.
Yay!
All right. And until then, we will see you on Twitter, and we will see you next week also.
Bye, guys.
Bye.